Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, we are on an Everytown brigade. Washington Gun Law actually found someone that did the TrainSmart program, and he's got some pretty good credentials here in the gun industry. I will let you watch the video and let him introduce you to Lee Williams, and because it's his video, we want to let you learn from him who Lee Williams is. He's got some insightful commentary on their program. Let's play this little video here about TrainSmart by Everytown for gun safety.
Everytown wants to help people be safer and more responsible with their firearms.
That's our sole goal. We see a lot of gun violence today. We see a lot of irresponsible gun ownership today. And we're just hoping to reach generally first-time gun owners, but even experienced gun owners, to just teach them how to be safer. A lot of firearm training courses spread some of those myths that we don't think are very helpful. And at the end of the day, they're trying to either sell memberships, self-defense insurance, or firearms, and we're not about that. Everytown started working with veterans because we understood that veterans know how to use firearms, they're trained to use firearms, and they also understand the responsibility and accountability that comes with firearms. With TrainSmart, Everytown is trying to create safer, more responsible gun owners.
So as you can see from that video, they sound pretty good. Personally thought about taking this course and reporting back to you guys on how it went. But I'm sure that if I put the instruction they gave us up on there based off of what I saw from Washington Gun Law, that they would give me a copyright strike. I guarantee it. Because they haven't put anything else other than that on the internet. Lee Williams breaks it down for us. Let's watch. And at the end of this video, I will give you 3 of Everytown's gun myths that are actually on their website, and I will debunk them with a video giving you the full truth. Let's watch.
I don't have the intestinal fortitude to go actually take that class, but Lee Williams did. And the proof here, I just want you to know, Lee, congratulations. There's your diploma. Congratulations. Yeah.
Life altering.
About is something that you referred to in an article I read of yours, of course, the Smart Guide to Buying a Gun by Everytown.
We'll go through it line by line by line, but on here it was all of Everytown's fatalistic. You're doomed. You gotta. It was nonsensical.
So was the Smart Guide to Buying a Gun essentially don't go buy a gun?
Yes. And if you do, you got to take it apart. You got to lock it up. You got to hide the clips. You got to hide the ammo. They do not want you to have a gun.
Disclaimer that they had you go through very early on. We're going to leave it up there. I'll read it to everyone here. For those of you just listening, by participating in this training and viewing this recording, you acknowledge and agree that Everytown for Gun Safety Support Fund and its affiliated organizations are not responsible for any direct, indirect, incidental, or consequential damages arising from, in connection with, or as a result of your use of firearms, and you agree to release and hold harmless Everytown of Gun Safety Support Fund from any claims related to your participation in the training. And then this is the thing that also caught my attention right here at the very end. If you require specific advice or expertise about your use, possession, or ownership of a firearm, please consult a qualified professional or consult with your local law enforcement. Some of these claims that they were making, and you wrote about this, and I want to kind of go through it, kind of systematically here, because I want people to understand that this is supposedly a gun safety class, but I want you to see the kind of stuff that they're peddling here. So these are actual quotes that you yourself pulled out from the training. Number 1 here, by owning a gun, you double your chances of dying by homicide, And access to a firearm inside a home triples your chance of everyone in your home's chances of dying by suicide.
I've never heard anything like that. I've been doing this for 30 years. I've never heard any statistics that can prove that. None whatsoever.
Well, so, here's the thing. You and I geek out on the same thing, but we might geek out on it from different levels. I, unfortunately, have to read a lot of legislative findings as states are passing the civilian disarmament legislation. And I can assure you, if there was some iota of data that could maybe be spun that way, we would have seen that pop up in legislation. One of the reasons for this in the state of, New Mexico is blah, 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 blah. Well, it's not popping up because it doesn't exist.
But you
were in law enforcement for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your anecdotal experience in 10 years in law enforcement? Did you see those types of statistics play out in application?
None whatsoever, sir.
Okay. Here's one.
Why?
The presence of a gun in a domestic violence situation makes it 5 times more likely that the woman will be killed.
Complete bunk. Absolute complete bunk. I've seen women defend themselves vigorously and violently with a firearm. They save the woman.
Yes. That's right.
Sure
effectively defended themselves with a firearm.
Yes. That's what they're for.
Again, this isn't scientific, but you got 10 years of anecdotal lived experience as some people. Did you ever see that trend as a law enforcement officer?
Never saw it. Firearms in the hands of a woman involved in a domestic situation are a damn good thing.
I agree with that completely. We can geek out one time about how my biggest way to change the Second Amendment debate in this country is to arm the women. And then after you have them armed and well trained, after about 2 or 3 years, then you say, okay, ladies, we're going to take the guns back from you now and see what the reaction is. That's for another one someday. According to the National Network to End Domestic Violence, and I had to go look to make sure that this was actually a real deal, like the Gun Violence Archives in a way. Okay. When a male abuser has access to a firearm, the risk that he's going to shoot and kill a female increases by 1,000%.
My father taught math in a middle school. For 32 years. So I asked him about this, and he laughed for a good 5 minutes. Just the 1,000% moniker.
Yeah. That's a math teacher for you. They find that much humor in a math problem.
Yeah, exactly. No, absolutely not.
Okay. Let's
Not only do Nightscope's customers demand something reliable, their guns have to be untraceable.
As far as I know, I bought it from an Asian.
I'm Filipino.
I don't really ask too many questions about where I come from. As long as I can get them for the right price, get them off to guys like this, I can double my money. He's happy, I'm happy.
Thanks to California's restrictive gun laws, Nightscope has no shortage of customers. This means he can sell his range of guns at top dollar.
They cost a lot more here on the street because people that can't find them, can't get them, and there's a market for them like you won't believe.
These ghost guns are in high demand because secondhand firearms come with a heavy risk.
Every gun comes with a serial number, and if it's knocked off, you know that's a dirty gun.
If it looks like it killed a whole bunch of people, it probably has. You hold on to it, you don't know what you're holding on to. You might be holding on to 2 or 3 murders.
With every shot fired at a crime scene, even a ghost gun begins to build up a detectable trail. But while still fresh on the streets, a Ghost 45 can fetch $2,000.
Try to
Facebook post now going viral of a Chicago arms instructor proving the point that guns don't kill people, people kill people. Watch.
Here you have all 3 loaded firearms. All 3. Here we go. What are you waiting on? You need to jump off your freaking plane right now. You need to start killing people. Maybe guns in and of themselves don't kill people.
There you have it. The video has been viewed over 2.5 million times. It's very popular. And joining us now.
Tribune. The city recorded its largest mass shooting since 2014. 8 people, last weekend alone, 8 people were murdered, 40 were wounded. One weekend. In total, there has been 605 people murdered in Chicago so far in 2016. Obviously an average of greater than 2 per day, 45% increase versus last year. 3,475 people have been shot so far this year. Think of that. It's absolutely mind.
Guys, as usual, I appreciate the views. I appreciate the likes and subscribing. You've made this channel, 2 years of me doing this. And, I got to tell you, obviously I'm not getting paid. It ain't for the money. This is a hobby for me to spread the Second Amendment, to not only educate you, but so you can go forward and educate your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. Because ideally, this needs to be a fight for the next generation and the generation after that and the generation after that. We need to instill those Second Amendment values into the youth and let them take the reins. Guys, you have a blessed week. As usual, we love you. Peace out.